Hey, it's Audrey, and in this video today I'm going to be doing activity 3-6, creating and applying a quota template. And this activity is located on page 100 in the Administrating Microsoft Windows Server 2012 R2 book. So the objective of this activity is to configure a quota template and apply it to a folder. So to do that, I'm going to configure a quota template and apply it to a folder. Then I'm going to test the quota and quota notifications by copying files to the folder. So to get started, I'm to be logged into my server 1 as an administrator. And now I want to open File Server Resource Manager Console. And then on the left-hand side, I'm going to click to expand Quota Management. Now I'm going to click Quota Templates. And in the middle pane, you can see the quotas that are already set by default. And so I'm going to create a new quota. So I'm going to right-click Quota Template, create Quota Template. And here you can notice I can copy properties from previous templates, which is optional. I'm not going to do that for this video. So the template I'm going to make is going to be called MKT Quota, and the description is going to be quota for marketing share. And I'm going to set the space limit to be 20 megabytes, and I know that seems really small compared to how things are these days, but that's what the activity tells me to do. And now I'm going to add a notifications threshold. So I'm going to click Add. And here in this dialog box, I can generate notifications when a folder or volume use reaches a certain percentage of a quota limit. And when that quota has reached its limits, in the email tab right here, I could set an email so when a quota reaches its limit, it'll send an email to the administrator. I'm not going to put anything in this tab. I'm going to actually click over to the events log. And here in the generate notifications when uses reach, I'm going to replace the 85 with 50. And I'm going to check the send warning to event log. So this is going to send a warning to the event log if the quota reaches its certain percentage. And now, just to quickly go over the other tabs, here I can make where you can run a script. I can create a script and run it through the command line, or you can generate reports in this one. So I'm just going to click OK. And now it says that my threshold warning is at 50% and that the event will be logged. So I'm going to click OK. And here I have a custom template called Market Quota, set at 20 megabytes, and then the description. Now I'm going to now I have a custom template created. Now I'm going to create a quota for it. So to do that, I'm going to right click, create quota from template. And in the quota path, I'm going to browse out to my computer's C drive and find my MKT docs. And I'm going to set this folder as my path. I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to accept the defaults for the Create Quota dialog box. I'm going to click Create. Now I'm going to test the quota that I just created. So to test that, I'm going to go to File Explorer. I'm going to navigate to my Windows System 32-bit. And I'm going to find a specific file. It's probably going to be easier if I just type this in TW. And this twinui.dll, I'm going to copy that into that folder. So I'm going to copy. Now I'm going to navigate back to that folder. I'm going to paste it. And here, now by pasting this file into this folder, I should have just exceeded the 50% threshold. So to see whether an event is generated in the moment, I'm going to right click. Actually, first I'm going to rename this to TWINUI2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to repaste the file that I had copied. And sure enough, my quota is working because it's saying that there's not enough space on MKT docs. So I'm going to click cancel. Now I'm going to close out File Explorer, and we're going to see if my event is logged. So to do that, I go into my server manager, click Tools, Event Viewer. I'm going to expand that. Now to find that particular event, I'm going to expand Windows Logs, click on Application. Taking it a minute to load. And there it is. There's the warning. So I'm going to double click into it so I can read it. And it should say, and it says that user administrator has exceeded 50% quota threshold for the quota on that folder. On server 1, the quota limit is 20 megs. The file is currently at 12.56 megs, and it's 62% limit. And that was what we are trying to, and that was the result we were trying to get. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to close out that and reopen File Server Resource Manager console. Now I'm going to click on Quota Management, which is already is, and then I'm going to click on the quotas. And then I should see the quota, which is around 62%. Right now I'm just going to right click it and I'm going to delete it. Say yes. And that is all for this video. Thanks for stopping in. I'll see you next time.